Hello.
Hello, Bhante.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, Bhante.
Yes, Bhante.
Good afternoon,
All right.
Bhante. Yes.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Bhante.
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. Now let us begin. You listen to this recital very carefully.
පානිම්හිචේ වනෝනාස හරෙය්‍ය පානිනා විසං නාබ්බනං විසමන්වේති නත්හි පාපං අකුබ්බතු
Again, listen to it.
පානිම්හිචේ වනෝනාස හරෙය්‍ය පානිනා විසං නාබ්බනං විසමන්වේති නත්හි පාපං අකුබ්බතු.
Okay, repeat after me. I recite line by line. Panim iche vanonasa
Panim hiche vanonasa
hareya panina visang
hareya panina visam
Nabbanang visamanveti
nabbanam visamanveti
Natti papang akubbato.
nati papam akubbato.
Again, two line by two line. Panim iche vanonasa hareya panina visang
Panim hiche vanonasa hareya panina visam
Nabbanang visamanveti Natti papang akubbato.
nabbanam visamanveti nati papam akubbato.
Okay, listen to this once again.
පානිම්හිචේ වනෝනාස හරෙය්‍ය පානිනා විසං නාබ්බනං විසමන්වේති නත්ථි පාපං අකුප්පතු.
Okay, see the meaning. Panimiche, in his hand. Pani is hand. Panimhi, in his hand. Che, if vano, wound. Nas, there is no. Hareya, he can carry. Panina, with his hand. Panim is in his hand. Panina is with his hand. Visang, poison. Nabbanang, without wound. Na abbanang. Na abbanang, na means no, abbanang means a wound. Wound. Without a wound. Visang, poison. Anveti, enter. Visang anveti joined together, visam anveti, we say. Natti does not, papang bad results, akubbato does not wrong. That means if there is no wound in his hand, he can carry poison with his hand. Poison does not enter without a wound. There is no bad result for the one who does no wrong things. One who does not do any wrong thing, he is not guilty. Even in, in the court of law, lawyers try to find out intention of if there is a murder and there are two people who are fighting, one's blow land in somebody's vital place, like heart, then he dies. When the prosecutors call witnesses and accused in the court, and then they argue. Then he said, "This is I did not intend to kill him. In his fight, we just wanted to stop him fighting, stop him hitting me. So in my self-defense, I also hit him back, and my blow landed in his vital place, and he died." So they find him not guilty for murder, not first-degree murder. Then the verdict could be homicide and not amounting to murder. Homicide not amounting to murder. So he may have some punishment, but not capital punishment, because they found that he did not have an intention to kill this person. In the Dhamma also, Buddha said, if there is no wound in his hand, he can carry poison with his hand. Poison does not enter without a wound. There is no bad result for the one who does no evil, no wrong things. Now, this becomes even clearer when you listen to the story. A story is like this. There was in a city called Rajagaha, there was a very rich merchant, rich person, a millionaire, multimillionaire. And there was a woman, a young girl, and she also was very, very beautiful. And they kept her in a room or in the upper floor, the seventh floor of his building. And then also they appoint a servant girl to take care of this beautiful girl. Since they were rich, they can do all these things. Then in the one evening, this rich man's daughter, so beautiful, looked through the window. And when she looked through the window, she saw a hunter, deer hunter, very strong, robust, big body, and very powerful person. So, seeing him, she, with the first sight, she fell in love with him. And then she immediately, with the help of this servant girl, dressed up in shabby clothes like a servant girl, and just like other girls going out for bringing water, she also went with them. And then they asked this girl where they were going. They said, "We are going to get some meat." When is muamas, the meat of the flesh with the deer. But she also went with them, and finally she met this man, and then she fell in love with him, and she ran away with him, and they married together. Now, this rich man's daughter had attained stream entry already when she was only 7 years old. Even though she has lust, fell in love with him, and that's of course is normal when somebody is of that age. So she did not, only thing she did not do is to take her parents' permission and had marriage in a traditional way. That's all she did. But otherwise, she married this man. So, so she gave up all these things and with this man, and parents also could not find her where she went, and they gave up on her. And then she, every day, this hunter asked her every day he asked her, bring my bow and bring my arrow, sharpen my arrow, clean my bow, make sure the string of the bow is very strong, and have you used any bait, some poison at the tip of the arrow and so forth. She did all these things because she was so obedient, and she also wants to live. Only two of them were living. She could not protest. If she protested, then their marriage would be in jeopardy, in danger. So she wanted to maintain the harmony, peace in the house. So she she followed his instructions. And then but one day the Buddha early in the morning went to the area where the hunter set up his trap. He set traps. And Buddha went there, and early morning he released the trap, opened the trap. So no deer was trapped. Then the hunter also went there very early morning, looking for the trap, and then he could not find any animal there. And also he found the trap was open. He got very angry. Who must have been the rogue who released all these animals? Animals might have been trapped, but somebody must have come and released them. With anger, he was looking around. And then he saw the Buddha. Now he became furious. And then he took his bow and arrow and aiming at the Buddha, since he was a very skillful hunter, uh, shooter of arrows, he, drew the arrow very high, and at that time he could not release the arrow, an arrow could not go, and he stunned. He became like a rock, could not move, could not pull the, draw the arrow. Then he had his children, and children also could not find the father coming home. They also went, and each of them had their own bows and arrows. So when they went there, they found what has happened to his father. Their father was stunned and could not move. Then they also took their arrows and tried to uh, attack the Buddha. Buddha, because of the Buddha's power of compassion, if they did that, they would be committing very, very powerful wrong karma by wounding the Buddha. And they also stood like that without being able to release the arrow. And they also would. Then their wives, 7 of them, also went there. Then they saw them all crying, and saliva were dripping, tears were dripping. They looked at the aim, the object that they were aiming at. Then they found the Buddha. Then they shouted, "Please don't kill my father." They called the Buddha their father. These girls were very wise, very compassionate. They were so emotional. They cried, "Please don't destroy my father." That means don't destroy my Buddha. And then they opened their eyes, and then they said, "Oh my goodness, we all were so dirty-minded, so unfortunate people. We are very unlucky people. We are the ones who must be killed, not this Lord Buddha. We have committed a great offense towards him." Then, as soon as they began to regret, repent, Buddha immediately took his miraculous powers that made them stunned. And then they all bowed down to the Buddha and became the followers of the Buddha. Then, after this, all this went home, the monks who had their arms round returned to the monastery, had their midday meals, and went to their hall of Dhamma discussion, Dhammasala, and then they were sitting and talking about this. Then Buddha went there and asked the monks what they were talking about. They said they were talking about what happened to this hunter, and what happened to their children, and what happened to their wives. Uh, then they, when they talk about this, Buddha said this hunter's wife was had attained stream entry when she was very young. And therefore, she just obeyed the husband's order and followed his instruction, gave his bows, arrows, clean, and all these things she did. She did not have any idea of killing, no intention whatsoever. And therefore, the Buddha said, because if somebody does not have a wound in his hand, he can carry poison with his hand. This young woman who had attained stream entry did not have any intention of killing, and therefore she simply followed her husband's instructions, and therefore she has not committed any offense. She had not committed any offense because she did not have any intention of killing. And this story fit quite well the meaning of this stanza. So once again, you listen to the stanza, and then I recite. You see, it's very simple, but it's very important story. When you think, whenever you do something without any intention, suppose you say something to somebody, you never intend to hurt the person, but the person gets upset. But you are not guilty of hurting the person because you don't have any intention. You may say something, you may do something without any intention of hurting. And therefore we have to be, the Buddha was so compassionate, he penetrated into the very bottom of any truth, bottom of truth. And therefore, this was a very important thing to remember. So listen to the story stanza again.
Panimhi che vanonasa hareya panina visang nabbanang visamanveti natti papang akubbatu.
Okay, you listen to it once again. I recite it line by line, and you repeat after me. Panim che vanonasa
Vanonasa
areya panina sang
Areya Panina Visam
nabbanang visamanveti
Nabbanam Vismanveti
natti papang akubbato.
Nati Papam Akubato
Two line by two lines. Panimiche vanonasa areya panina visang
Panim Hiche Vanonasa Areya Panina Visam
nabbanang visamanveti natti papang akubbato.
Nabbanam Vismanveti Nati Papam Akubato
Okay, you listen to once again.
Panimhi che vanonasa hareya panina visang nabbanang visamanveti natti papang akubbatu.
Okay, Nimmi.
Apanihi sevano nasa hareya panina visam nabbanam visam manveti natti papam akubato.
Okay. Who is next is Nimi. That video. Why is the others are not Johnny? Edo non-Idio. Okay. What is this? Wait to this. Hido Yoku?
Yes. Pani hichewa no nasa haleya pani na visam nabanam visamane manveti nati papang akupato.
Okay. And Inoka?
Panim hiche vano nasa hareya panina visam. Nabbanam visaman veti natti papam akubato.
Okay, Loria. Lori.
Panim heche vano nasa hareya panina visam. Nabanam visam anvete nati papam akubado.
Okay. Philip.
Panimhi che vano nasa hareya panina vissam nabanam vissamanveti nati papamakubato.
Chanduri.
Panim hi chevano nasa hareya panina visam nabbanam visam anveti nati papam akubbatu.
Okay. Visakha.
Bhante Visakha said that her audio is not working.
Cannot say?
She cannot hear today.
Cannot hear?
Yeah, her audio is not working, so she said she was just going to meditate during the time.
Okay. Shira. Then Hiro, you could say that. How about Tanaka? Okay, Nina.
Panim hiche vanunasa hareya panina visam nabbanang visaman veti natti papang akubato.
Okay, Atanas.
Panimi chevano nasa hareya panina visam nabanam visam anveti nati papam akubato.
Okay. Who is Enoka? I think there were more people. K. Shirama.
Sharma.
Okay. Okay, Shema.
Panim hi chevano so Arya panim na visam Navana visam anveti Nati papam akubato.
Okay, today there is no Maitri. Maitri and Mayuru.
They are not showing on the list.
Shaoling. The Shaoling. This one, Shaoling. Okay. I think it seems all we have done. Now it's better for us to do meditation. We have for 30 minutes to meditate. If somebody has not recited, they can do it next time, the next recital. Now we do meditation, okay? Okay. Okay. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another, as a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child. Even so, towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment, whether standing, walking, sitting, lying down, or whenever awake. One should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision, removing desire for sensual pleasures. One comes never again to birth in the womb. Okay, let us meditate. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish, may I join always with the wise, until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering, may the fear-struck be free from fear, may the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be, from the highest realm of existence to the lowest. May all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So friends, this is the end of today's session. And I want to wish my special metta to all beings. May all those who are in hospitals suffering from various diseases taken care of by compassionate doctors, nurses, and hospital staff. May they recover very soon, return to normal health, practice Dhamma, practice meditation, and liberate themselves from samsaric suffering. May all the doctors, nurses, and hospital staffs also find time to practice Dhamma, practice meditation, and may they also liberate from samsaric suffering. May all those who have lost their loved ones may still be grieving, may they free from grief, and may they also try to understand the nature of life, and may they all attain Nibbana. May all those who are in various trouble spots, war zones, discrimination, poverty-stricken area, may they also find the nature of life, understand the nature of karma, practice meditation, and practice the Dhamma, and liberate themselves from samsaric suffering. May all those who are in the northern direction, northeastern direction, eastern direction, northwest, southwestern direction, southern direction, southern, southwestern direction, western direction, northwestern direction, up and below. All those who are in these 10 directions be well, happy and peaceful. May they all attain liberation from samsaric suffering. And see you next week. Okay?
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Everyone,
Bhante.
Bhante.
Saranai.
Thank you.
Okay.
Although
Sadhu,
there
sadhu.
were 13 people, this time I did not hear Maitri reciting Dhammapada and Mayuru and others. Anyway,
Bante, I joined late, Bante. Sorry.
it's okay. Okay.
But we'll go through YouTube and recite. Thank you,
All
Bante.
right. Thank you. We'll see you then later. Okay, bye. See you next
Thank you,
week.
Bhante.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bhante.